Today was yet another snow day. Yes, we get a lot of those in Canada. So I decided I was going to organize my tiny little pantry. This thing has been driving me crazy. I remember when there was a time when we really didn't have a lot of pantry food. We ate a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables and that sort of thing. But since groceries has gone up over the past few years, we just can't afford to do that. So we do have a lot of canned fruits and vegetables and all that stuff. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. So, because of this, my pantry used to be organized in a totally different way. And since we've been buying a lot of canned food, people just don't know where to put stuff. And my family's just been kind of jamming stuff wherever they can fit. And today it's mom to the rescue. For me, the first step to organizing my pantry is always taking everything out. And I put it all out on the counter. I need to see everything that I have. As I'm doing that, I do go through things and check for expiration dates and things that we don't like to eat and stuff like that. So I'm not putting it back in there. And then obviously the next step is to vacuum out all the crumbs and clean it all up. It's taken me a lot of time to get used to having a small pantry. I remember before we moved here, I lived in an old farmhouse and I had quite the kitchen with a lot of cupboard space. They really knew how to build a kitchen back then. We had a closet that was under the stairs and that was off our kitchen. And I used that for a pantry. It was fantastic. It was like a little walk in pantry. It wasn't aesthetically pleasing or anything, but I don't care about that. It was more functionality than it was anything. While this little pantry appears like there's a lot of room, a lot of it is kind of unfunctional for me because I'm short, guys. I'm like 5'1.5". I have to get that half in there. So those top shelves, I can't reach those dang things. So I just tend to put things up there that I know I don't really need access to on a regular basis. My love for this pantry lies in these drawers. I love these drawers. I love that they just pull out for easy access. As I'm taking stuff out of the pantry, I try to put it on my counter in categories so I can see just what I have, like I mentioned at the beginning. So I've got like soups and I've got pasta sauce and canned fruit, canned vegetables, snack food, all that stuff. Once I see what I'm dealing with, I like to use baskets to contain loose items. This not only keeps my pantry a little more tidy, but my cupboards are deep, so I can actually just pull the basket out towards me instead of shuffling through a bunch of stuff and knocking it all over the place, trying to get to the back of that pantry. Or even worse, losing stuff at the back of my pantry. This also enables me to remove stuff from its packaging, which eliminates the big bulky boxes and stuff, which gives me a little bit more room in that small pantry. When I run into something that I need the cooking instructions, I just cut out that little part of the box and I stick it in the basket with it. I like using my pull-out drawers for my canned goods. In my old house, I had one of those things you get off of Amazon, and it was like a rack. You stack your cans on it sideways, and as you grab a can, it rolls down and the next can's available. You know what I'm saying? Well, that wouldn't fit in this pantry. I was actually kind of bummed. I knew if I put those cans on those top shelves that I was going to lose them in the back and forget what the heck I have because I wouldn't be able to see it. So again, why these baskets are so handy. Anything on those upper shelves, I can just pull the whole basket down, see what's in it, get what I need, and put it back up. I like having snack baskets in my pantry. It makes it super easy for my adult children to get stuff that they like to eat without rummaging and making a mess. Today was a pantry, but I still have a lot of other cupboards to clean out of my kitchen. This is actually one of the first steps for me for spring cleaning, and I like to get it done during the cold weather because when the weather warms up, I want to be outside. I want to be outside working in the garden or just in general being outside in the sunshine, a little vitamin D. If you're starting some spring cleaning, remember just doing one little thing at a time, one cupboard at a time, one task at a time is a lot more obtainable than trying to tackle an entire room. If you need a little motivation to get your spring cleaning underway, check out my website. There's a free 8-week checklist challenge there. Just go to www.madebynature.org, click on digital products, you'll find it there. I've designed the challenge so that you do things a little bit at a time, baby steps, again, as I always say, and everything comes together in the end. It's way less overwhelming, and you can customize it to your own schedule. Happy cleaning, you guys. Oh, and organizing. Made by Nature out.